Hello, Music Multiverse listeners, and happy holidays. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and Kwanzaa. I hope you're enjoying the morning, the day, the afternoon, evening, depending on where you're watching us from. Welcome back to Beyond Your Radio's Top 24 Albums of 2024. This will be album number 7. Don't forget to go back and explore. Check out all the prior albums from 24 up until number 8, which yesterday, even though it comes from an invitingly dark and angular place, a gothic opus nonetheless that was truly engaging from start to finish with a vocal undertone that is better than just about anything out there today. Quick statistic, if you're joining us for the first time, this is Beyond Your Radio's Top 24 Albums of 2024, based heavily on the 400 and I don't know what I'm up to now, 430 albums that I've listened to this year that are all brand new. That was of the 850 that I put down on a spreadsheet of the 1,200 plus albums that were actually released in the year. That's give or take, probably more give than take. So I know it's crazy. What's even crazier, though, is that there are probably just no way that you can listen to everything, right? So if you'll notice, I'm genre blind. I'm going to go from classical to punk to EDM, thrash, and even foreign language as well. So I know that you may not be in that wheelhouse yet, or you are not as obsessed like I am, but hang in there. Hear us out. These 24 albums that we selected are definitely worth your ear time, because it may take a listener or two to get you there. But the snippets of the songs and how I'm explaining these might be something of a rabbit hole you'd like to explore and go into depth with a little bit, because these are the top 10 now we're in. So I'm going to be a little bit more intense on my descriptions and discussion. So it's a tie at number 7, and that's okay. It's understandable considering the talent, the historical marksmanship of the players involved, and their compositional signatures that are they love to mess with any environment, any genre or subgenre, from jazz, progressive, alternative, ambient, that continues to be elusive as it always has been to most of the production world that surrounds them and wants to duplicate them but never seems to be able to. These are musicians that keep continually doing it again and again, time after time, no matter what the name of the band might be, in solo or in soundtrack. The tie, fortunately, though, goes to the band this year that is the same. And outstandingly engaging albums that actually you're still not quite sure if they could have been a double album or not. This is The Smile. No, not the horror movie. Cutout and Wall of Eyes. Now, let's go into each one. Let's go back now to Wall of Eyes that came out in January, right at the end of January. When you prepare yourself to deal with reviews of Tom York and Johnny Greenwood, you must approach it with ears wide open, because they seem to cut things from a minimalistic piece-by-piece avant-garde style that remains to be a Radioheadism that is inescapable. Sort of like the Beatles, and their sound is inescapable to the members of the Beatles as they went into solo careers. It's remarkable, woven into fabrics of whatever they choose. It doesn't matter with whomever they choose. And this is with drummer Skinner, who's on this. And while it has a jazz wheelhouse, maybe it's not. The first time you listen to this, it will alert you to things, but ensnare you in others. And then tip what you thought you heard upside down, shake the snow globe, and you see it from another perspective. I guess I believe in an altered state. There's a ton you'll go back to as well. As that which will require a learning approach to the music. But everything is still there, and the attention to detail. This is my biggest thing. Their attention to detail of sound from start to finish, every single track is still amazing to me. And that's what this is truly not in a lot of music today at all. There's usually something that's wishy-washy or fast, get it done. Which then leads us back to Cutouts, which just came out in October. I can honestly say my expectation was low. 2 albums? Come on. I mean, I don't know. How much music can you put out there? Well, I just wasn't ready to accept that they could do something of this nature and not make it seem like, well, the title of it says Cutouts. So I'm thinking this was stuff that didn't make the record, right? And stuff that doesn't make the record usually shouldn't have made the record. Well, not in the case of The Smile and The Wall of Eyes. Nope. This record does feature a little bit more brooding pace to the first record, because The Wall of Eyes does not have a lot of the signature speed, not speed, but just doesn't go into a faster pace. This one has that, but in moderations in some cases. However, it in the slower timing and delivery, they're pitching lyrical qualities that are just some of the best of the year. They're holding true to the name of the actual record. It's Cutouts, right? And such genuine places that this music is coming from, which is still holding a jazz, Radiohead, avant-garde setting. Geez, it's just so hard to define the sound of these records. 2 records like this, if you're not listening to these, you're missing out. If you're an avid listener, these are deep listening experiences, and you got to enjoy the risks that are being taken, the detailed dimension of every musical minute. This is a listen for the ear and the mind again and again. Like a lot of the albums forthcoming on the list further on, these are worthy of every minute, and they give you something more than you bargained for. And with York and Greenwood, they solidify their modern and then some Beatle-esque like status in the music multiverse. I'm still stunned that The Smile, Cutouts, and Wall of Eyes are our number 7 albums of the year. What was your number 7? What did you think of The Smile? Yes, did you dig it? Was it something you got into right away? Or did you have to work your way through it? Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're on the web at beyondyourradio.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, of course. Articles, videos, got a podcast coming in January about albums, bands, artists, things that don't generally get played or talked about. Anything we can get our hands on. Go Beyond Your Radio with us, a real music appreciation channel. Again, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. I will see you tomorrow for an album at number 6 that requires a new kind of listening. Thanks for watching, and happy listening.